Welcome back to The Good Dish. Our next guest is a Hollywood legend who rose to fame in the 80s at the center of the Brat Pack. His career has spanned more than 40 years, from hits like St. Elmo's Fire and About Last Night to The West Wing and Parks and Recreation. And he is as busy as ever, so we are thrilled we have some time with him. Please welcome Rob Lowe to the show. Hello.
Hey, how are you? Good to be with you.
So fun to see you. First of all, even just saying all those titles together, like the span of your career and all the things that you've done that are iconic and like people cherish as some of their all-time favorites is incredible. And we are dishing today about some of our favorite, the favorite meals of celebrities. Is there a dish that like you can't live without? Maybe something that you had on the set, maybe something you enjoy at home, like your all-time favorite dish you can't live without?
Well, you can never go wrong with a New York steak,
Yes.
crispy, Pittsburgh, as they call it on the outside, medium well, medium rare plus, Caesar salad, and then maybe a grilled chicken with crispy skin. Those are my things. Like that's my simple, easy. I love it.
Solid. I like a meaty Caesar salad kind of guy. I'm into it. No fries with that? Did he say fries? Did you say like some potato?
I'm trying to hold on to what I got. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be a little bit careful about the fries because I love fries. Love. So it depends on how healthy I'm going to be.
Got it. Well, speaking of healthy and fries or not fries, what would you credit your longevity to? I feel like in the business, it's just you're always on top. Like, how do you do that?
Well, first of all, thank you. I'll take that. That's nice of you to say. You know, I'm blessed that I have had so much opportunity. I've worked really hard. You know, I've always wanted to do this. I've been working at it since I was 8 years old.
Wow.
I know. I always knew that this is what I wanted to do. And I think the fact that I don't operate out of fear, you know, I don't really second guess the meaning of what I'm going to do or what does it say or how will this affect. I just go with my gut, and I go with what gives me a chance to learn. I go with what satisfies my curiosity, and let the chips fall, you know, where they may. Like I wrote 2 books, and people are like, "Why write a book? You're still in the middle of your career. You can't write a memoir. That means you're over." I'm like, no, I think I have something to say. I think it's going to be cool, and it worked out. But that's the thought process: is, you know, if you feel like you have something that lights you up, go for it. And I learned that you can never tell what's going to lead to anything. When I got asked to do a very fancy Richard Eyre, the director of the National Theater, hired me with Dame Maggie Smith to do Suddenly Last Summer. And when I said, "Oh, how did you think of me?" He said, "I saw you in Wayne's World."
Yeah. Yes. Totally. That's excellent. That's amazing. You can't live in the next, right? You just have to like do what's for the now. So this is something I think is so hilarious because you are, heartthrob, all these things, but I get such a kick out of this. You went from literally being worried about getting a date for the junior prom to a year later having people break into your home to steal your underwear.
Oh my.
True.
Which is so freaky also, but sorry, like just insane. Can you talk about the effect a shift of like lifestyle like that has on someone? And you were so little, not little, but young at the age, you know?
Yeah. I mean, when it happens all of a sudden and overnight, and I actually think it happens quicker now with the internet.
Yeah.
Is you go from that person who is like, am I going to get a date, to people breaking into your house to steal your underwear, and it happens in 6 months or whatever, and you're still the same. So it can be crazy making. That was quite a change of pace for me when that happened, because I still feel like the same theater nerd today. I really do. I mean, that's why when I play Chris Traeger in Parks and Recreation, or whenever I play like a nerd, people seem to like it because that's probably who I actually am.
Your secret's safe with us. But I think that's also part of the charm and longevity of your career, is that you haven't stayed as one thing, right? You've done drama, you've done so much priceless comedy. Like, I think that that you have taken all these different pieces on, and it showed the dimensions of what you can do, right? You're not just one thing. You're a real human who does many things.
Yes.
But,
and Rob, I gotta
yeah.
ask, boxers or briefs? Which they try to steal? I want to know.
Please. What did they take?
Please tell me there was like a cool character on them. Like, that would really just seal the deal.
I'm a boxer man. I'm a boxer man.
Fair
Thank
enough.
you for doing that.
When
for
you
us.
were
I
young
mean,
and
we
you
were
were
all
stealing them.
curious.
Okay, so we're just gonna go back to the Brat Pack for a moment because it was my childhood dreams, my teen goals. There was no one cooler than that squad. You were the original squad. Like T-Swift, say what you will, but that was the original squad. So is there ever a chance of you guys getting back together? Do you keep in touch? Like you guys had such a seminal time in your lives together. Are you still friends?
I have a podcast called Literally, which I love doing, and I've had great people on the podcast. But I had Demi on, and I've had Andrew McCarthy on, and when we talk about those times, they were such amazing moments in our lives, and those movies occupied such a special place for us that being able to have them on the podcast was as close to a reunion as we were able to get at the moment. But if you can figure out a good reason for us to do something, it would be.
If you're giving us homework, we're going to take the opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an
You have to go
assignment.
write a script. I'm just saying, you got to go write a script for us.
Yeah, of course. All right. We're on it. I mean, side note, Andrew McCarthy, like he's become an incredible writer. I follow him as a travel writer. Like you've all gone on to do such interesting things with your lives. Anyway, back in the 80s, we hear that you once got kicked out of the LA Lakers locker room with, Jack Nicholson, just your casual buddy on the side. Can you just tell us a little bit about that? And was Jack the instigator? Like who was
Obviously,
behind
Jack was the
those
instigator.
shenanigans? And what were you kicked out for?
No, the true story is actually even worse.
Great.
Do tell.
Because if you can imagine a world where Jack doesn't get kicked out, but I do.
No.
That tells you all you need to know.
No wrong.
I am still a Lakers fan, but in those days, before kids and marriage, I would often travel with the team. And eventually, Pat Riley, the coach, the famous coach, banned me from not only traveling with the team, but really made sure that I never stayed in their hotel. Because the same folks who broke into my house and tried to steal my underwear would show up at the hotel.
Oh.
And, of course, the players were like, wait a minute. And it was a big distraction. So they got rid of the distraction.
Right.
I was not good for team concentration at all.
Are they letting you back now, or is it a lifetime ban?
Well, Pat's long gone. He's in Miami.
Yes.
I've been there for many years. So,
I
love him to
Pat.
death.
Right, yeah.
But, I think Pat would keep me out of Miami.
Right. He doesn't want you anywhere near him. Fine.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up, Rob is dishing about some of his favorite high-protein, low-carb snack ideas.
How you feel? Good. Hi. Oh. Working out with the 81-year-old man. My pops, inspiration. Woo! Let's go!
Look at this, Rob Lowe and his 81-year-old dad giving us some push-ups. That is incredible. I love
Goals
this.
right there.
Your
That's
dad
goals.
is fit.
Staying
That was
strong.
amazing.
And working out together as a family. I love this. Rob, I feel like you are known for your low-carb lifestyle and that you love it. And there also are some people out there worrying that giving up carbs means that they also have to give up flavor. But you say that is not true. You have a low-carb snack you say satisfies any crunch craving. What is it?
I do. So the folks at Atkins, who I've been partners with now for a few years, because it really is the perfect, for me anyway, the perfect sort of lifestyle to maintain what I got. And the reason I like them is because they always come up with great new snacks for me to get through what I want. So here I got the new one is the protein chip. I mean, come on. because I love a good, I don't want to name any brands, but I love it. I love the salty, crunchy, and it's not always good for you.
Right.
So this is like what they put under my tree Christmas morning, and it made me super happy to be watching the Super Bowl and actually be able to eat something that's good for me.
Yeah, crunchy chip is an important part of the diet, I think, in terms of satisfying yourself, right?
Well, yeah, and look, anytime you can do something that's giving you more protein and less net carbs, that's what you're looking for. And more and more, there's more of that out there for people to shop and get. It used to be really hard to do. Now it's not so hard to do, and there's great stuff out there, like the ones that Atkins makes are, I think, the best.
So, what is a snack that one of your favorite, most indulgent snacks that you wish was super low carb?
Well, again, my Atkins peeps took my advice and made me a peanut butter cup, because I'm a big peanut butter cup snack person. And that, if you haven't tried it, is the bomb. But they haven't been able to crack pizza.
Big one.
That would be amazing.
All right. Well, Rob, what if I told you that you could have your pizza and it'll be low carb too?
I'm all ears.
Oh, yes.
And stomach.
I know you like us, but you're going to love us after this.
He
okay?
sat up a little
Yes,
bit. You did. You were like, I'm here. I'm here for this.
Because we've got a really cool hack that I know you're going to enjoy. I want you to take a look at this. We're going to start with a bowl, whisk in some eggs, and then add in a little bit of seasoning, some garlic powder, some grated Parmesan, and almond flour, and mozzarella. And bring that all together nicely, and then we sprayed a mini waffle iron, and we just spoon it right in there and press away, and you know what happens. It gets very crisp on the inside and on the outside. Then we take it out, put it on a sheet pan, load it up with some marinara sauce, because we're building the pizza of your dreams, Rob. Add a little bit of mozzarella, some pepperoni if you like. Just put on your favorite toppings. And I mean, the cheese, please, please, and more, please. There we go. And top it up a little more pepperoni, just because we can. And then what you will do is simply put it under the broiler to let that cheese melt and get it just a little bit of crispy and brown and goodness, and red pepper flakes, some oregano on top. That's how we do it over here, right?
Love this.
Okay, because I'm going to show you what
Let us know if we
you're
can help
working with. Oh, Rob.
No, this
is
looks good.
drool-worthy, coming out the oven just for you.
Yes. I like the crispy on the top.
Extra crispy right
Nice
there.
crispy on the crunch, and low carb, dun-dun, and extra spice. Do you like it spicy, Rob?
I think you need to put the whole bowl on top of it for me.
Good. You're our kind of eater.
Crushed pepper flakes, dried oregano. Just add a little extra to it.
Oh, wow.
That
Real pizza.
Okay, I need all three of you to come to my house and make this for me. But I actually think I could do that. That was
was
not
just
hard.
about to say.
I think I could actually pull that off.
I mean, you say you're not much of a cook, but you could definitely do this. You got a waffle iron, you got some eggs. You can do this, my friend.
I could. Even I could do that, and that's saying something.
It's the cheesy, crispy crust for me, by the way.
Yep.
That really satisfies in the pizza department.
I wouldn't know that was gluten-free. Like, it's that satisfying.
Yeah.
It really eats like pizza. You got to make it, Rob Lowe. You got to do it.
That's really good.
That is the thing about all of the gluten-free and all of the stuff that's so much better for you is, like I said, 3 and 4 years ago, you couldn't find any of this. Like this whole thing is gotten, you wouldn't know the difference. You literally would not know the difference. And it's great.
Yep, it's true. It's delicious. We're gonna make sure you eat one too. For the full recipe for our pizza chaffles, go to gooddishtv.com, and coming up, Rob is sticking around to play the Good Dish version of Spin the Bottle.
We are back with actor Rob Lowe. Now tell me, wasn't it every girl's fantasy to play Spin the Bottle with Rob Lowe? Well, we're in luck, because today we are playing it right here. I know what you're thinking, but we're spinning the bottle with the roulette wheel. Not that kind of version. All right, so I'm curious, did you ever play that game like back in the day with the Brat Pack? Because you had some lovely co-stars, Demi, Molly, Allie. Like, did you ever play that game?
That would have been the greatest spin the bottle game in the history of the world.
You couldn't lose.
I feel like
I know.
I feel like we aged out of. Isn't there an age beyond which you're not supposed to play spin the bottle?
30.
I don't know. It's 30.
I think it just gets better and better, actually. But you know, we play
like
it a
it.
lot
Well,
here.
I'm down. Let's go. Let's spin the damn thing.
All right, let's do this. Each section of our wheel has a category based on one of your most beloved movie or TV roles, and we're going to ask you a question depending on which you get. You got it?
I'm great. I love it.
You ready to go? I like being
do
the
it.
spinner.
I
Here we go.
Oh, spin it hard. There you go.
Oh, that was a lame spin.
There you go.
Do it.
Austin Powers. Okay, I like this one. A classic. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Ooh. Well, I mean, I think everybody wants to fly, right?
Yes.
That's a good one.
Right? Don't
That's a
we
great
want to fly?
idea.
I mean, with today's traffic, more than ever.
Yeah,
Oh.
especially if you're living in LA.
Very good.
Good
Yes.
one.
I like it. Let's
You ready,
spin
Jamaica? You're next.
All right. Let's make it a good one.
I like our jazzy music.
About last
About last night, mister. What's the last thing you do before you go to sleep at night?
Well, it depends on if my wife is watching her nightly television. If she is, I'm putting on my sleep mask.
A little
If I can get her to actually go to sleep with me like a normal human being, then she might actually get a kiss. And that's the last thing I do.
Nice.
sweet.
Love it. All right, Daphne, you're up.
I'm ready. Here we go. What's it gonna be?
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. Okay, here's your question, Rob. If we ran into you in a park, what would we see you doing?
Oh, for sure, you're going to see me running.
Running.
I love to run, and if I can be outside, anywhere I travel, first thing I do is I get out, I run around the city, run in the parks. I'm a big connoisseur of city parks and good places to run. So you'd be like, hi, bye, woof, as I'd be going by.
Very good. He's on the move. Here he is. All right. Rob, thank you so much for dishing with us. Guys, watch him on 911 Lone Star Monday nights on Fox.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos to live the good life.